Hey everyone, welcome back to Nerd Society. Today, we're diving into some of the most incredible DC comic storylines that deserve their own animated adaptations. From epic battles to deep character-driven sagas, these arcs have everything needed to become instant classics on screen. If you love DC and want to see more awesome content like this, don't forget to hit that like button, drop a comment telling us which story you'd love to see animated, and subscribe to the channel for more superhero content. Now, let's get started. Kingdom Come is a legendary DC storyline written by Mark Waid and illustrated by the iconic Alex Ross. Set 20 years in the future, it explores a world where new heroes have lost their way, forcing retired legends like Superman and Batman to return. Their comeback sparks a clash between old and new ideals, making this one of DC's most thought-provoking stories. What makes Kingdom Come special is its stunning artwork and deep, philosophical themes. The series explores responsibility, legacy, and the consequences of unchecked power. Seeing older versions of DC's greatest heroes adds emotional weight, making this arc one of the most memorable in comic history. Blackest Night is a crossover saga written by Jeff Johns and illustrated by Ivan Reis, published in 2009 to 2010. The story revolves around Necron, the embodiment of death, as he resurrects fallen heroes to wipe out all life and emotion from the universe. This dark and intense storyline redefines the Green Lantern mythos, introducing the terrifying Black Lantern Corps and their undead army. Jeff Johns masterfully blends action and emotion, creating one of DC's most gripping events. The rise of Black Hand and the Black Lanterns brings a haunting new threat, turning beloved heroes into twisted versions of themselves. A Blackest Night animated adaptation would be incredible, showcasing its eerie atmosphere and high-stakes battles. Batman. Hush is a legendary storyline that dives deep into the Dark Knight's rogues gallery, while reminding us of his humanity beneath the mask. A mysterious villain known only as Hush manipulates events from the shadows, forcing Batman to face a series of his deadliest enemies, each one altered in dangerous ways. The story challenges Batman physically and mentally, revealing how even the world's greatest detective can be pushed to the edge. The arc also features major appearances from Superman and the Bat family, adding emotional weight to the narrative. One of the most iconic moments is Batman's reflection on Superman, where he admits, deep down, Clark is a good person, and deep down, I'm not. With its mystery, emotion, and action, Hush would be a stunning animated film. Batman R.I.P. is a fascinating story that delves deep into Batman's psyche and showcases his legendary preparedness. Written by Grant Morrison, the arc follows the sinister Black Glove organization as they execute a meticulously planned attack to break Batman's mind completely. Shockingly, they succeed, pushing Bruce Wayne to his mental limits in a way few villains ever have. However, Batman had already prepared for such an event by creating a backup personality, Zur-En-Arrh. This version of Batman is far more brutal and unhinged, operating with extreme methods to survive psychological warfare. The story highlights the depth of Batman's resilience, and an animated adaptation of Batman R.I.P. would be an intense and thrilling experience. Crisis on Infinite Earths is one of the most important storylines in comic book history. This massive crossover reshaped the DC universe by bringing together countless parallel worlds, featuring multiple versions of Superman, Batman, and other iconic heroes. The stakes had never been higher, as the story introduced the villainous Anti-Monitor, whose goal was to erase entire realities. Adapting Crisis on Infinite Earths into an animation would be challenging due to its complexity and scale. However, if done right, it could be one of the most epic animated projects ever. The storyline's impact on DC Comics was immense, redefining characters and setting the foundation for future stories. Forever Evil is a gripping storyline that flips the DC universe upside down. In this arc, the crime syndicate from Earth 3, an evil version of the Justice League, invades our world. Led by Ultraman, this ruthless team of villains quickly takes down Earth's greatest heroes, leaving the planet defenseless. With no one else left to fight back, an unexpected alliance forms between some of DC's most infamous villains. What makes Forever Evil so compelling is the rare chance to see characters like Lex Luthor, Bizarro, and even Batman working together. The story explores the blurred lines between heroism and villainy, showing that even the worst villains can rise to the occasion. An animated adaptation of Forever Evil would be thrilling, filled with intense battles and unexpected team-ups. Superman, Birthright is Mark Waid's modern reimagining of the Man of Steel's origin, bringing his legend into a new era. From Krypton's final moments to Clark Kent's travels across Africa and his first heroic act in Metropolis, the story captures the journey of a man destined to become the greatest hero of all time. It revitalizes Superman's mythology while staying true to his core values of hope, justice, and compassion. What makes Birthright stand out is its portrayal of Superman as a true beacon of inspiration. It aligns perfectly with DC's Rebirth approach, emphasizing Superman as a symbol of honor and kindness. A faithful animated adaptation would highlight his journey from an outsider to a hero who inspires not just Earth, but the entire universe. Emerald Twilight is one of the most controversial Green Lantern stories, turning Hal Jordan from a beloved hero into a feared villain. Devastated by the destruction of Coast City, Hal attempts to use his power ring to resurrect its citizens. When the Guardians of the Universe deem this act illegal and issue a warrant for his arrest, Hal snaps. Consumed by grief and rage, he embarks on a brutal path, stealing the rings of his fellow Lanterns and leaving a trail of destruction. The story reaches its climax when Hal drains the central power battery on OA, unknowingly absorbing the fear entity, Parallax. This transformation cements him as one of DC's most dangerous villains. While controversial, Emerald Twilight is a bold and emotional tale, and an animated adaptation could explore its dark themes with incredible depth. Justice is a critically acclaimed series by Alex Ross that offers a powerful and thought-provoking look at the DC universe. In this story, a group of supervillains begins experiencing shared nightmares of a nuclear apocalypse that the Justice League fails to stop. Believing that the League's overconfidence and the blind faith of humanity in its heroes will lead to disaster, the villains decide to unite and take matters into their own hands. What makes Justice so compelling is its exploration of both sides of the conflict. The villains truly believe they're saving the world, forcing readers to question the true nature of heroism and control. With stunning artwork and a layered narrative, Justice would make for a visually rich and morally complex animated adaptation. Darkseid War is one of the most explosive Justice League storylines, throwing the heroes into a cosmic battle between two of the most powerful beings in the DC universe, Darkseid and the Anti-Monitor. As the war unfolds, members of the League are transformed into new gods, gaining divine powers that alter their identities and roles. Batman sits on the Mobius chair, gaining unlimited knowledge, and Lex Luthor becomes a godlike figure reminiscent of Darkseid himself. The story is packed with massive stakes, shocking twists, and unforgettable moments that redefine the Justice League. From Wonder Woman leading the charge to the revelation of the Three Jokers mystery, Darkseid War elevates the team to mythic proportions. An animated adaptation of this arc would be an epic event, perfect for a high-stakes, action-packed DC film. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like and drop your favorite DC storyline in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss the next one. See you soon.